Okay, we are working on a 2001 Ford Taurus 3.0 liter engine, and the problem with this car today is the car would not run unless we had a jump box on the battery. And once we pulled the jump box off the battery, the car would stall. And we anticipated a brand new alternator. That did not fix it. We installed a new alternator on the car, you can see there, and we still have the same problem. So Evan's going to show you what we found on it.
Okay, so this is a 2001 model, so the voltage regulator is inside the alternator. So we anticipated that something was wrong with the voltage regulator initially. So we tested all that, found that everything was good wire-wise. So eventually we came down to this connector right down here, traced all the wires, and then this connector, we cleaned it up, and we got a battery light on the dash. That was the first problem we came across, is we would have no battery light while the car was running with a jump box on it, which means it wasn't monitoring voltage correctly, because it wasn't showing that you had incorrect voltage. You should be running about 14 volts. This is running about 11 with no battery light on. So we checked all those circuits. Now to get the battery light to come on, the alternator grounds out right here in the voltage regulator. So we grounded that out and the battery light came on. So we knew there was something wrong inside the voltage regulator, or the connections going to the voltage regulator. So once we cleaned this connector, we got the battery light to come on the dash. So we cleaned that connector, got it to come on. Now, after we did that, we hooked it back up. Battery light was on, still wasn't charging the battery. So we're still running about 11 volts. So we went back through all our tests again, and when I was going back through, I looked at this fuse, and now this fuse gets fused from the alternator voltage regulator straight to the battery. Now it monitors voltage from the battery to the alternator. So if you're running low voltage, that signal will show up on the voltage regulator and turn your battery light on. Well, this fuse had blown.
Which one is it, number 10?
Number 10 right there. It's actually fuse 26, I believe, on the back of your fuse box. So that fuse had blown for whatever reason and was not letting us get a signal to the alternator that the battery voltage was down. So at that point, when the fuse blew, our battery light was not coming on again. So we went back through it all again, found that fuse was blown, put a new fuse in it, fired it up. Now we're running 14 volts.
Okay, so if you have a Ford Taurus that you have to jump off and it's not charging the battery, you take the jump box off and it kills the engine, you want to check this connection right here. Clean that connection up, take it apart, right on top of the transmission. You want to check your battery cables, make sure they're tight. You want to check the grounds right here. You want to check your fuses, all your fuses. This is the fuse we found bad that messed us up. And then check your maxi fuse also, which is right here on the side of the fuse box. Make sure that's good.
I see it under there.
And of course all your connections to your fuse box and your alternator. And we got this one running. We thought that we were not going to be able to get it running. You know, it happens sometimes in this business, but fortunately we kept working on them and we were persistent and got it running. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Have a good day.